Very good afternoon, children. Welcome party is here. There is a teacher. Dear children, we have been discussing about judiciary, that is chapter 5 of civics. In the last videos, we have asked and discussed about the powers and functions of the Supreme Court of India. In this video, we shall come to study about the high courts of the states. High courts are the highest courts at the state level. They function under the supervision of the Supreme Court. Like the Supreme Court, the high courts also exercise different kinds of jurisdiction. These include original, appellate, and supervisory jurisdiction. All such types of jurisdictions, functions, and powers the high courts of the states assume, unlike the Supreme Court of India. A high court exercises original jurisdiction in cases which involve protection of fundamental rights, disputes related to state elections, and cases where interpretation of the Constitution is needed. All such types of jurisdiction the High Court keeps. That is the protection of fundamental rights, disputes arise before the states and the state elections. Also, where the constitutional interpretation is needed, High Court does so. It acts as a court of appeal for the subordinate courts. Subordinate courts means the courts located at district level, that is civil court, criminal court, revenue court, lok adalas. They are the subordinate courts of the High Court. If any matter is against of any person who is contesting or who is not getting the satisfactory judgment from the district courts, he is entitled to go to the High Court for further appeal. If a person is unhappy with the verdict of a subordinate court, he appeals to the High Court against the verdict. The decision made by the subordinate court is unsatisfactory. In this case, the person can go for further appeal in the High Court of the state. The High Court also supervises the functions of subordinate courts. The functions by the subordinate courts in the daily life, in daily routine, it is looked after by the high courts of the state. There are 21 high courts in India. Some high courts are common for 2 or more states. Some high courts are there, they are common because the high court is initiated in the states which is larger in population and the matter concerned to the other type of things. There are 21 high courts in India. Some high courts are common for 2 or more states. Punjab and Haryana share a common high court in Chandigarh. There is a common high court at Guwahati for the 7 northeastern states of Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Tripura, Mizoram, and Arunachal Pradesh. All these northern states, 7 northeastern states, have one high court. Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh have one high court. So in this way, there are 21 high courts in India. Composition: a Chief Justice heads the High Court. He is appointed by the President in consultation with the Chief Justice of India and the Governor of the state. The number of other judges depends on the size of the state. The bigger states will have more number of judges. They are appointed by the President in consultation with the Chief Justice of India, Governor of the states, and the Chief Justice of the Constitutional High Court. In this way, the appointments of the judges of the High Court is performed in this way. The Chief Justice of India and the President of India appoints the Chief Justice of the High Courts. Also, the consent of Governor is necessary. Other judges who take oath in the High Court, they are also appointed in the same way. Next, that is the number of judges of High Court is depend upon the size and population of the states. The bigger states must have more judges than other states. They are appointed by the President also with the consultation of Chief Justice of India as well as the Governor of State. Qualification: to be eligible to be a judge of the High Court, a person must be citizen of India and a High Court advocate for at least 10 years, or holder of a judicial office in India for at least 10 years. These are the qualifications to be the judge of High Court. Tenure: a High Court judge holds office till the age of 62 years. If he misuses power, he can also be removed by the President by the process of impeachment. This is the procedure to remove the judge from his or her post, that is the impeachment motion. If it proves that the judge was involved in any malpractice or misusing the power, the impeachment motion can be brought in the Parliament. If Parliament passes the majority goes against the judge. The judge will have to remove from his position and seat. The president will remove the judge of the High Court. Subordinate courts. What is that? There are courts at the district level that are subordinate to the High Courts of the state. The court of the district and the session judge is the highest court in a district. सेशन जज जो होता है वो डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज का हाईएस्ट जज होता है. ये कोर्ट हाईएस्ट कोर्ट होती है डिस्ट्रिक्ट में. व्हेन ए जज ऑफ दिस कोर्ट हियर्स सिविल केसेस, he is called the district judge. When he hears criminal cases, he is known as the session judge. So, the same court acts as both the district court and session court. The district session judge of this court is appointed by the governor of the state after consulting the Chief Justice of the State High Court. Revenue courts. Revenue courts are those courts that hear cases which involve the payment of revenue. The highest revenue court in a state is the Board of Revenue. The highest revenue court in a district is the court of the collector. Appeals from this court are heard in the state high court. न्याय पंचायत. न्याय पंचायत serve as village level courts that settle minor cases of theft and quarrel. They are a part of the Panchayati Raj institution. There is usually one Nyaya Panchayat for a group of villages. The members are elected by the Gram Panchayat. Appeal from the Nyaya Panchayat is heard at the district court. Next, that is Lok Adalat. India has had a long history of resolving disputes through the intervention of village elders. Lok Adalats are people's court based on Gandhian principles. These follow very simple procedures to settle petty disputes through conciliation and compromise. These courts are organized from time to time to give speedy justice at a low cost, as there is no court fee. In this way, we have studied and observed about the different types of courts, from country level to the state level to the district level to the Nyaya Panchayat levels. Rest detail we shall find from the new videos next time. Thank you.